All right, first graders, here we go. Welcome to Thursday. We are on day 4 of our last week of blueprints. Yesterday we read the story The Hat. We've been looking at frogs and toads this week, and you have been learning some more information about both of those and have chosen one to do a little bit more research about. Now that we've read the story with frog and toad, have you changed your mind? Are you more interested in learning about frogs versus toads? Did something change after you read the story, or are you happy with the one that you picked to do some research on? All right, our theme concept is we can do it. Our strategy is to monitor and clarify, and our skill is cause and effect. All right, let's look at what it means to monitor and clarify another time. Whenever I read and I don't understand, I do 3 things before I raise my hand. I can reread, look at the pictures, or read ahead. All right, this week, let's see, not this week, today, we are going to go with the cubes. Here we go. First word, at, s, p, a, n. Good job, you should have said span, k, at, f, a, n, a, n. Good job. All right, we've got the suffix er, which means more, or we could also be talking about someone who. So someone who, for example, we've talked about a teacher, someone who teaches, a builder, someone who builds, a painter is someone who paints, or we could use it to show more of something, right? If somebody's taller, bigger, which means they're more tall or more big. All right, we've also got our suffix est, which makes the est sound, and we're using that to show if something is the most, right? If you're the tallest, that means you are the most tall. Or you are the biggest, that means you're the most big, and that means that you're comparing 2 or more things with that. We also have our suffix ly, which makes what sound? Yep, you should be saying it, ly. With ly, that means in a way that is. So if you did something very sadly, then that means you're doing it in a way that is sad. Our last one is the prefix re, which comes at the beginning of the word. And who remembers what that means? Hopefully remembering again or back. To do something again, could have re at the beginning, or to go back. All right, we are looking at the with the word shorter, that base word being short, and the suffix being er. All right, I'd like you to come up with a sentence. So go ahead and pause the video. What is a sentence that you can use with the word shorter in it? So go ahead and pause, and when you're ready to share your sentence, you can unpause it. Alrighty, you should have a sentence now with the word shorter in it. I, for example, could say, Penny's sister Lucy is shorter than she is. So that has the at the end of it. All right, let's take a look at est, where that means we are the shortest. So that means you are the most short when you're looking at 2 or more. All right, I'd like you to pause it and see if you can find somebody in your house, somebody near you that you can use to use the word shortest in a sentence. If you don't have anybody in your house right next to you right now, it's okay. You can just say it out loud to me. All right, go ahead and pause it, tell somebody your sentence, and then come on back. All right, I am ready with my sentence. I wish I could hear yours, but of course you could always share your sentence with me in our Google Classroom. You can write it in the private comment section. All right, so I could say, for example, Nico decided to use the shortest pencil in his pencil box. So the shortest would mean the pencil that is the most short. All right, the suffix ly, slowly, that means you're doing it in a way that is, yep, slow. All right, go ahead and pause it. Think of a sentence with the word slowly and share that with somebody in your household. Slowly. All right, go ahead and unpause it. All right, if I was going to do slowly, I could say that, for example, Gia wrote her letters very slowly so that she was careful to not make a mistake. All right, our very last word is with rejoin. So how could we use rejoin? That means to join again in a sentence. One might be a little bit harder. All right, so go ahead and pause it. Find somebody that you could use the word rejoin. You could be talking about maybe some sort of game. How could you rejoin in a game? All right, go ahead and tell somebody in your house. All right, my sentence is, even though Santo got out in the Gaga pit, he waited so that he could rejoin for the next game when it started. So that means he wanted to join again. All right, our regular word review. Now, I know today's only Thursday, and normally on Fridays are the days we just read the words. But I thought since it was our last week, I'd give you a little surprise. And today, we are waiting for it. We're just going to read the words. We're not going to spell all of them, which is going to save us some time. But you have to promise me that you're going to read them with me. Now, if I get to a word and you can't read the word, even though we were practicing it a few days, if you still can't read it, that's okay. I want you to say it with me the second time, so at least you're still practicing. Are you excited? Yeah, we're not going to spell them today. All right, here we go. Word. All right, if you weren't sure, you should have said thought. Word. Did you say I? Word. Yep, you should have said beautiful. Word. This word is sorry. Word. You should have said smaller. Word. Give yourself a pat on the back if you said give. Word. This is a bigger one, a compound word. If you need help, break it apart. You should have said something. Oh, everybody's getting this one. Word. Yep, you got it. You. Word. This one was walk. Word. Should have said tonight. Did you say tonight? Word. Yep, that's our last word, and it is what? All right, let's take a look at those sounds. Let's see if we can remember which ones make the sound, which ones make the I sound. All right, here we go. Sound, sound, sound. Hopefully you said on all of those. Sound. Should have said oh. Sound. Yep, pat on the back. If you said I, give yourself a pat right now. Do it. Give yourself a pat on the back if you said I. Sound, 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 sound. Good job. Sound. Awesome. Sound. Should have said th. Sound. Good job. All right, here we go. Day 4. You guys are rocking it. Sound. Sound. Blend. Should have sure. Sound. Blend. Sure. Sound. Blend. Shrin. Sound. Blend. Word. Did you say shrink or is it shrink? Remember with that I-N-K, it's almost the same as I-N-G, which is ing, except it's ink. Sound. Sound. Blend. Sound. Blend. Word. Good job. You should have said back. Sound. Sound. Blend. Sound. Blend. Word. Did you say house? Good job if you did. 2 more words. Sound. Sound. Blend. Sound. Blend. Sound. Blend. Word. Good job. Did you say fast? Here we go. Last one. Sound. Now we could just say ah, but sometimes when it's all by itself with me in the word, it says but let's not worry about that right now. Second syllable, sound, sound, blend. Good job. Sound, blend. Should have slee, sound, blend. All right, so you should have done sleep. Let's put it together. Is it asleep or asleep? Yeah, it's asleep. Sometimes that A makes the sound. I know, it's crazy, but it just happens like that. All right, let's clap it out. Asleep. Asleep. How many syllables? Yep, you got it. 2 right between the A and the S. You rock, first graders. I'm so proud of you. Happy Thursday.